I want to eat fish pie, but I don't know how to make fish pie. Step by step on how you can make your fish pie at home. Hello sweetie, welcome back to my channel. If today's your first time tuning in, you are watching Lady B Kitchen. Thank you for stopping by. So let me show you how you can make your fish pie at home. Fish pie is one of our favorite snacks in Nigeria. Making this fish pie, I will be needing some fish. So here is the fish I will be using for this recipe. Now I will season the fish with some paprika powder and salt to taste. So I'll be adding some salt to taste, then use it to rub all over the body of the fish. I have to massage the fish very well so that the ingredients will get into it. So after doing that, I will let the fish to marinate for 25 minutes before I will be roasting the fish. I will just let it to marinate for just 25 minutes. So after 25 minutes, this is the fish. It has marinated by now, so I will just transfer everything here. I'll be roasting the fish with my oven. So I will use oven to roast the fish. So this will be taking me, I'll use high heat, so it just take me about 30 minutes. The fish is ready. After arranging all the fish, so this is how it looks. So now I'll just transfer it inside the oven. 30 minutes later, this is the fish. The fish has roasted at this point. Just take a good look at that. So the fish is roasted and is ready to use. So I just like how this fish is roasted. I just like the outcome. So all I will do is to scatter the fish, then take out the bones inside the fish. So I'll not make use of this out from the fish. I'll just keep on this process until everything is just done.
What will this world be without a lover like this? Oh, 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 how beautiful you are.
Now I'm done scattering all the fish. So this is how it looks. So this is the size. I just like this size. So what I'm doing now is just picking out the small bones inside the fish so that this will not harm anyone eating the fish pie. So here is the pan I will use to fry the fish. So first of all, I will add in some oil and my chopped onions. So let this to fry for just 1 second, then transfer the fish inside the oil. I not add much oil on this. I just add a little bit of oil inside the pan, then add in some seasoning. I'll be leaving the names of the seasonings I use in my description box, then adding some hot pepper. Then I will be frying this fish with low heat for 10 minutes. So I just use low heat to fry this. So I will just be stir frying all the way, then adding some chopped tomato. This optional, you can always add anything just to spice the fish. So I will just stir, and after 10 minutes, this is the fish. The fish is fried at this point. So this is how it looks. Just take a good look at it. Just looks so yummy. So this is the fish. I'm done preparing the fish. So all I will do is to keep this aside. Now it's time for me to prepare the fish pie dough. So let's see the ingredients I use. Here I have 3 raw eggs. Over here I have 4 teaspoons of sugar. On this bowl, I have 30 grams of butter. So I'll be making use of butter on this recipe. Here is the flour I will be needing on this recipe. Over here, I have 5 cups of all-purpose flour. So this is the flour I will be making use of. Next ingredient, I will be needing nutmeg. So I have my nutmeg over here. Next is salt to taste. On this bowl, I will measure 5 cups of all-purpose flour inside this bowl. Measuring your flour is very important. Measuring the flour you are using for your recipe is very important, especially if you are a seller. For example, you want to make your 1000 naira pie or 1000 rupees pie. So this will enable you to know how many pie that you have end of the day. I just add 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, then 4 teaspoons of sugar. Now I'm done adding all the dry ingredients. So after adding all of it, I will give it a stir. I have to make sure that all the dry ingredients get combined before adding any other ingredient. Now I will be adding the butter. So the butter is just soft at this point, so I'll just transfer all the butter inside the bowl. So I'll just use my hand to mix and make sure that everything gets combined. So before adding the egg, I have to make sure that the butter is well mixed with the flour. Now it's time for me to add in the egg. So before that, I will mix the egg about 2 minutes before adding it inside. Now the egg is ready, so all I will do is to turn it over the flour. Here I have half cup of water, then I will add it first, then I will add in the remaining one later. Now I will add in the remaining one, then give it a mix. So I will not be adding any other water, I will not be adding any other ingredients. So everything that I will be adding is complete. So all I will do now is to mix and make sure that everything gets combined. Now I'm done mixing the dough. So after mixing the dough, this is how it looks. Now I will divide the dough into 3 equal sizes. Here is the bag I will use to save the dough. I have 3 of it like this. Adding the dough inside the snacks bag is very helpful for me. This will enable me to save the dough even if I don't want to make use of it the same day. So this can last as long as I want it to last. So after doing this, I will transfer all of it inside the fridge. So I will just let it to rest for 25 minutes inside the fridge before I will make use of it. So this is all of it after arranging it. So I'll just take it and let it to rest for 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, this is the dough. So this is how it looks after 25 minutes. All I will do now is to cut the dough into small size that it will enable me to use. At this point, you can use your cutter if you have any. So me, I'm using my knife because the dough is already getting blocked at this point. So I've just finished dividing the dough. Then I'll just take one of it, add in some flour, and then use my roller to roll the. This first step, guys, I use my knife to shape the dough. So actually I don't really like the outcome, so I will take you to the second step. Then let's see the outcome of the second step. So before that, let's see what I shape at this first step. So let's watch. So after shaping it with knife, this is what I got. So I don't really like this, guys, so this is what I got after shaping with knife. So now I will add in the filling. On this bowl, I will break in 1 raw egg. Then take my spoon and mix the egg very well until everything is well mixed. So I'll be using the egg to rub all over the body of the pie. So this will enable me to cover and seal. So now I will just cover like this. So this is how I just cover the dough. Then this is the first step. I will just keep this aside. So let's see the second step. Step 2, I will just take out one of the dough, then use my roller to roll until the dough is white and is ready to cut. After rolling, this is the size I got. So this is the cutter I will be using at this point instead of me using knife. So I decided to use this cutter, and trust me guys, this is what I really want, not the first step. So I will just use it to cut it, and tell me it's just so nice, and the outcome is so amazing. Just take a good look at that. So this is what I got after using this my cutter. Before adding the fillings, I will first of all use the egg to rub all over the body. Then now I can add in the fillings. In each of the pie, I'm using 1/2 spoon of the filling. So now I will just add 1/2 spoon. Then after adding, then I will just cover slow like this. So after covering, I will use my hand to seal the edges like this. So after sealing it, I will use my cutter to cut out the excess, and then I will keep that aside. Just use the cutter to cut out the excess batter, then keep it aside, and use your fork to seal the edges like this. This is so simple, my people. I really like this second step than the first step. So this is the shape I'm looking for, not the first step. So I will just use my fork to cut it, to seal it like this, then keep it aside. So I will still take you guys once more the same process like this. Then roll the dough like this, then take the cutter and just press it down. I will just use my hand to press it down. You can start, do not use any knife to cut out anything. I just press it, then take out the, it's just too helpful. So after doing that, I will still take some egg and rub all over the body. Then before I will add in the fillings. So guys, this second step and the first step, tell me the one you will like to give a try if you want to make yours. Are you going to use your knife to shape yours, or you are going to go with cutter instead of using your knife? I believe using the knife is just too stressful. I will just cover it the same way I covered the first step. So this is just too simple, and the outcome is so nice. So I will just use my cutter to cut out the edges before I will use the spoon to seal every part of the pie. Using fork to seal the pie, it will not only give it that beautiful shape, it will still enable the pie not to open during the baking process. So this is very important, to seal your pie with your fork. So guys, this is the last one. I'm done covering all the pie. So this is the last one. I want to know if you like the second step I use, or you like the first step. So me using the second step, I believe it made the work so easy for me. So this is the last one. So here is my baking pan. This is the baking pan I will be using. First of all, I will rub the pan with my melted butter. So I will use the butter to rub all over the body of the pan. First of all, I cover the pan with foil paper. So I use foil paper to cover the pan before I rub the body with butter. Then what I will be doing now is to transfer all the pie inside the pan. So I'll just arrange it like this. I will be baking the pie 2 times. So if you have a bigger oven, you can always bake once. So I bake mine 2 different times. So I bake mine twice. So now I will just arrange. Now I will just arrange the numbers that I will be using. First step, I bake 8 pieces, and the second step, I bake 8 pieces. So altogether, I have 16 pieces of. I will use my remaining egg mixture to rub all over the body of the pie before I will be baking. Rubbing your pie with milk or egg, so both of it is useful. So it's very important to rub your pie with egg or milk. So this will enable the pie to get a golden brown color during the baking process. So that is why you have to rub anything like milk or egg. So now I will just take my fork and give it that 3 dot sign. So now I will be baking the pie. After doing that, I will just transfer the pie inside the oven. So at this point, it's ready to bake. This will just bake for just 25 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope this video is helpful to you. So after 25 minutes, this is the outcome of our pie. Our pie is ready. Our fish pie is calling you to come and take a taste. Don't forget to share, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment. See you in my next one. Bye.